Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how Hedera could be at the centre of drone activities in the UK. So I recently came across a clip featuring a member of the drone tracker organisation Neuron, where he provided details in regards to how Neuron is actively harnessing the benefits surrounding Hedera's consensus service to actively track drones within airspace in the UK.
So where do we use HCS? Why do we use HCS? Well, we use HCS when we execute each transaction. So we have these transactions going through our network, so data coming in, and then transactions going out to provide the drone operators with the airspace picture. And these happen every second. So we're looking at a throughput of around about every second. So every time we execute these transactions, what we want to be able to do is to create a record of what actually happened in that time. There's a few reasons for this, but basically it's an audit. It creates an audit trail for us. It's really important when it comes down to liability. So when you've got a drone flying along and they say it crashes into an aircraft, then who's responsible for that? And what we don't want to be in a position is that people aren't accountable for their actions. So it's really important, especially when we start looking at autonomy and drones flying autonomously. We don't want to get into this world of Skynet where you've got killer robots hurting each other and then everyone pointing their finger at someone else. What we want is that we want a system where companies are accountable for their actions. We can record and audit exactly what happened in the sky at any given point in time. And we want to be able to know where that data came from. So we want to be able to understand the provenance of that data as well. These are all really important things for us. And we don't get that by using our leader-based consensus algorithms within our network. We don't get this. Whereas with Hedera, we do. So this is where we're using Hedera to execute when we execute each of those transactions. And those transactions by using Hedera can be independently verified by third parties. So we can show a regulator, for example, or an air accident investigator, all of the data that was provided to the drone operator at that time, and then that can be independently verified on the Hedera network by those third parties. So that's really a really nice sort of piece that we can do here. And why do we use HCS? Well, in terms of its throughput, we're looking at, tens of thousands of transactions per second, which is what we need. We need a lot of TPS. We also need low cost. When we sort of started talking about that kind of throughput, Bitcoin, which I think I've seen some transactions where it's costing like almost £100 per transaction. Well, we'd be out of business very, very soon or very quickly if we had transactions fees of that sort of order of magnitude. But when we're talking at thousandth of a dollar, then that's the kind of price that we can afford. In terms of predictability, obviously, from a business perspective, we want to be able to have some predictability about the service that we're using. And given the low latency of the network, this also leaves a very, very small gap that someone could alter the audit trail, basically. So the smaller that latency, the better for us, because we can then, it's very, once that 4 to 5 seconds is gone, then that what happened is immediately recorded.
So as well as this clip, Coinman on Twitter also provided a thread which went into detail surrounding how Neuron actively harnesses the benefits surrounding Hedera, where the main use case surrounding Neuron involves the visibility and the observation of drones and aircraft within airspace, and the logging and the verification of drone activity within airspace will be underpinned and validated through the benefits surrounding Hedera's consensus service, where Neuron allows users to log and verify and observe drone activity within airspace, most notably due to the organization's underpinning use case surrounding Hedera, where Neuron uses ground-based sensors and APIs to track drones and manage flights. So the main reason as to why Neuron is actively being harnessed and utilized into this initiative is most notably due to the underpinning benefits Hedera provides, where Hedera provides a number of key qualities in terms of its high TPS, its high finality rates, its cost-effective nature, and its immutable characteristic, where the underpinning characteristics associated with Hedera's consensus service means that Neuron can actively track drones within airspace more rapidly and abundantly, where the Hedera consensus service can facilitate and verify over 10,000 transactions per second, and finality rates surrounding these transactions can amount to a few seconds. So this means that through the usage of Hedera's consensus service, Neuron can track multiple drones at a given time. And this factor is compounded with the highly secure nature and the immutability offered by Hedera, where again, due to Hedera's underlying technology being Hashgraph, which is a DLT, users of Hedera, in this case Neuron, can log datasets more securely and in an immutable fashion. So the overarching benefits surrounding Neuron's activities has led to a number of organisations in the UK, including airports, harnessing the benefits Neuron provides. So this means that the UK government indirectly harnesses the benefits surrounding Hedera's network for use cases, in this example, drone activity. So as well as CoinMan providing the mentioned article detailing the benefits Neuron provides and how Neuron actively harnesses the benefits surrounding Hedera's consensus service, CoinMan also highlighted to an article published by the BBC, where the BBC article was entitled UK set to have world's biggest automated drone superhighway, where the article went into details surrounding the benefits drone activity could have within the UK, where the UK is looking to become the world's largest automated drone superhighway within the next 2 years. So this foreseeable development is coupled with the other use cases and developments involving drone activity within the UK, where the utility of drones within airspace is seeking to improve air flight involving aircraft across the wider UK airspace, in this case airports. So with the article detailing as to how the UK is looking to become a hotspot for drone activity, especially in terms of the observation of aircraft, this could see the likes of Neuron being more widely utilised within the UK, and this could go a long way in seeing Hedera's consensus service be more widely utilised, as again, Hedera's consensus service is the underlying network which powers Neuron's use cases and activities. So with the potential for a multitude of activities surrounding drones within the UK being facilitated, tracked and verified through the benefits surrounding Neuron, these actions will be facilitated and authorized through the benefits surrounding Hedera's consensus service. So this means that when information surrounding drone activity and its overall information in regards to airspace and aircraft developments, this will see increases in the demand for HBAR, where HBAR will be a means of validating and authorizing transactions surrounding drone activity and aircraft activity within airspace. So increases in the demand for HBAR in this sense will lead to increases to the price of HBAR, especially over the long run. So arguably the strongest reason as to why Neuron turned to Hedera over other DLT networks is due to the highly secure nature surrounding Hedera, where Hedera offers asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance, which is one of the highest degrees of security a network in general can provide. So with the immutable nature surrounding Hedera's DLT infrastructure coupled with its asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance protocol, this will mean that when datasets surrounding, in this case, drone activity is logged onto Neuron and, in extension, Hedera, these actions will be done so more securely and at a low risk of being hacked and information being stolen. So with the potential increase in the overall utility of drones within the UK, which in turn could lead to increases in the use case surrounding Neuron and an extension Hedera, this could lead to Hedera continuing to be the most widely utilised network on the marketplace for the foreseeable future. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Do you think drone activity is bullish for Hedera? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.